Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing? A new week, Monday morning, beautiful morning here in New York City. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know the Yankees didn't make it that great for you, but with family and friends and all of that, it's an awesome weekend. So let's we soak it in and we move on. So it's a pretty nice new week we're going to start, and a big week for NY Yankee Mania. There is a lot that is going to take place with Yankee Mania this week. And first of all, let's get with it. So today we do have the right here the morning show as always at 8:30 Monday through Sunday. Then we're going to have the a pregame show this afternoon at 4 p.m., and then the post-game show immediately following the Yankee game tonight. And, of course, in the middle of that, it's going to be Ken and the Ugly Truth who's going to be doing the play-by-play. So go to Ken, and he does a really, really good job, an incredible job. And so from there, then come back to us. And very, very important, please press the like button and subscribe. I can't stress that enough to everybody that's in here that still hasn't subscribed to the program. Thank you. We did get about 4 subscriptions overnight, and I appreciate that. And let's discuss a little bit of the week. As you know, Wednesday, which I'm really, really looking forward to, at 4:30 p.m., a special broadcast from NY Yankee Mania with Lindsay Berra, the granddaughter of Yogi Berra. She produced Yogi a couple of years ago. That was fantastic. She's also a board member of the Yogi Berra Museum and Learning Center, and she's got a lot to say and big Yankee fan in the families and all of that. So that is going to be a great show. The link is already up if you want to start asking questions. So you'll be the first, and I promise you I will try to get to each and every one of you. It should be a very, very, very big show, and we really want to welcome her to our Yankee family. Then on Thursday, we have Caterina Michio, who's going to be on. She's an actress, eight awards. She's a filmmaker. Now, a movie that I'm sure you might have heard of, The Wrestler. She was in that. She's also an incredibly beautiful artist. So there's a lot that's going to be in that show, and I'm very, very excited for that show also. Then, and actually before that, and right after Lindsay Berra, we're going to be doing the play-by-play, courtesy. Thank you to Ken the Ugly Truth, who's on assignment for Wednesday night. So Evan and I are going to do the play-by-play right here on NY Yankee Mania. And also, we're going to be doing the play-by-play right here on Mania on Sunday afternoon. So we have 2 games coming up with Evan and myself. So there is a lot to digest this week. It's one of our biggest weeks. I'm really counting on everybody in the stream to come back and give us a rah-rah. And please like the program. Look at our videos. Look at the video with Jabba Chamberlain a few weeks back. Everybody enjoyed that. It got a real good billing. Jabba thought we did a really nice job. So there's a lot to talk about, and I really appreciate everybody's support. Please tell friends, family, especially with Lindsay Berra. We want to welcome her to this family. She is tremendous, and a big thanks to Nitin from NR Media that is bringing this all to us. So there is a lot going on, and maybe another surprise for possibly Friday. A ex-baseball player recently, but I can't spill the beans until it's signed, sealed, and delivered. But I am working very, very hard, endlessly, to bring you the best programming I possibly can, and this station too. So we thank you so much for your support, and everything. Let's try to get that 22% down that's watching every day but has not subscribed. Please come and subscribe. If nothing else, rah-rah the Lindsay Berra, the Caterina Michio show. I really, really would appreciate that. Let's show her a lot of love. Both of them, a lot of love. They're very big in their communities, and it's great. As far as the Yankees go, we will start that in a couple of minutes. What I'm going to do first is get you updated on the scoreboard. And last night's scoreboard, we had the Twins 5, the Royals 3, the Athletics 3, the Orioles 2. Of course, the Astros beat the Yankees 7-1. The Braves beat the Marlins 7-1. Cincinnati and the Pirates went to town hitting-wise. Cincinnati won 14-8. The Tigers defeated the Angels 9-5. The Brewers came all the way back after trailing 6-1 and beat the Mets 7-6. And that's a 7-game losing streak for the Mets. Don't know what's going on there, but it's not a great time for New York baseball right now. The White Sox helped us out a little bit. They beat the Guardians 6-4. The Phillies are starting to open up some room in the National League East. They beat Texas. They swept Texas 4-2. The Nationals all over the Giants 8-0. Also, the Padres helped us out. They beat the Red Sox 6-2. The Mariners beat the Rays 6-3 to stay ahead of the Yankees. The Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 13-6. The Blue Jays came back and beat the Dodgers 5-4. And the Cardinals defeated the Cubs 3-2. So that is the lineup. I want to say hello to some people in our chat. Of course, the usuals: Anna, Bob Rizzo, John Ferrazzo. How you guys doing? Teresa, how you doing? How's the eye going? I hope, and we're all praying here that everything is better. Getting better for you. I know it might take a little time, but you got us to listen to, and we rah-rah you. Who else? Kevin, how you doing? Francesco, how's everything with you? Thank you. And here in the chat, we have Nitin. How you doing, Nitin? We have Joseph Salvatore, 99, is on here with us. And so is John K. Just Mix. Damien, how you doing? Hey, T. Shabia, how you doing, Shabia? How's everything? I hope you're doing well. You've been a very, very loyal supporter to the show. Thank you for every day liking. That's the guy you got to take it from. He likes everything. Like. Thank you, Shabia. We really appreciate the love. We really do. Nasty One, the same thing here. He protects our show. He's really been fantastic. And I can't say enough about each and every one of you in your own way. And, again, I thank you for everything that you did. So let's bring up our morning crew. We have Evan from the chat, of course, who's now is a permanent member of our morning crew, and he's going to be calling the play-by-play on Wednesday night. Good morning, Evan.
Good morning, Joe.
And before we get to you, the master of information is up with us, and that is Jonathan. Jonathan, good morning, my boy. What's up?
Good morning. And I'm still running around before I head out this morning, so I spend a few minutes.
Appreciate you coming on. And, there's a lot of hoopla about Jorge Posada. Do you guys like that idea, possibly?
I like the idea, but it will never happen.
Well, it may not happen now.
The Yankees will not. They went through this with Billy Martin. They will not bring up a former. I don't think anybody in Monument Park will ever be a manager for the Yankees. That's just my opinion. Look what happened with Billy Martin, and look what happened with Yogi Berra.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're right. Miguel, how you doing? Good morning. FJ, how you doing? Good morning. Mr. Met, what is going on with the Mets, my man? What is up with that? Holy cow. Ben is still on vacation. He will, as soon as he's ready to come back, he will definitely come on. It's no problem. And he's, I'm sure he's got a lot to say because when he left, he was very, very confident that the Mets was start running away with the division and winning every day. And I don't think they've won a game since he left. And that's not a good read at this point. Guys, both of you, let's start off with yesterday's game. My opinion, and I want you to elaborate on it. No inspiration, nothing. I thought they were flat. They don't. It looks like they've given up. That's just my take. Or is it that the Astros are just too good for them? Your thoughts, guys. Whoever wants to go first, go right ahead.
I don't know what to say, but I told you yesterday's game was so frustrating that I didn't even know what to say in today's chat. I'm like, that was a game. Yesterday was a game where I wanted to just do something else besides watch a baseball game.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead, Evan.
I think we've seen this all year. I mean, they win a game and then the next day they're really flat, and it's not acceptable. They have to come ready to play every day. I feel like there's no urgency here. And
also the other thing I wanted to mention, and sorry to cut you off, is the umpire yesterday was so terrible that the umpire alone made me not want to watch the game, not just the way they played. And I thought it was a completely different call between the Yankees at bat and the other team at bat. If they did a study on this game, you would tell the calls were different depending on which team was. It was the umpiring behind the plate was just terrible.
Do you agree with that, Evan?
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Yeah, umpire was terrible.
I definitely agree with that, and we can't get the ABS fast enough or women umpires. I heard that she did very well in her game, and we need more of that. Let's get them in because these umpires obviously something is wrong. I just can't believe you can just forget where the strike zone is and where and then you hear pitcher's friendly. And where's the pitcher's friendly strike zone? And hitter's friendly. Where's the hitters? I mean, it's all opposite. Whatever you see, go the opposite way.
And there was a call that the umpire missed. I think there was bases loaded and Max Fried would have gotten out of the inning, but he didn't get the strike 3 call, and then he allowed 2 more runs. So
if they got that call, I believe they would have not scored another 5 runs, or at least.
FJ says the Yankees are 20-31 over 51 games. That's not a team poised for a turnaround. I'm sad to say I feel that they'll drop out of the playoff picture very soon.
It didn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
It wouldn't surprise me. On this, one thing we have to think about this year, we've had half the year with Heel gone, half the year with Judge basically out for a month and a half, no Cole. So, and we also, as insignificant as it sounds, we lost Cabrera, who was playing very well at third base. And I don't know what other people think, but I think the loss of Cabrera is bigger than anybody else realizes. Not just the way he plays the game, but
I agree.
And more about the clubhouse presence.
I agree. Waiting in the wings to bring up is NR Media Nitin, who's a very, very big contributor, co-host of our program, and does so much to make us move forward. And we can't thank him enough. And he gets up early for us, and let's bring him up. Yo. Good morning, big guy. How are you?
Evan, Jonathan, what's up, everyone in the chat? Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I agree with Jonathan. The umpires was horrible yesterday, and shout out to the first woman to ever make it happen in the Major League Baseball, and then I think she did pretty good, as I've heard. So shout out to her. and like I said, we need they need to make a change when it comes to balls and strikes, and we need more women umpires up here. I agree, Joe. But yesterday's game, the umpires was horrible. I agree with Jonathan. They made some bad calls.
And Nathan, I have a question for you while we're up here. Have you ever been to a game in with the Hudson Valley Renegades, the single A
No,
club?
no.
That
I've
is
been yeah, we
I know
covered
you've been to Somerset, but
and Scranton too. We covered Scranton also.
you never been. I saw a picture there. The starting pitcher for Somerset went 7 shutout innings. He was pretty good.
It was Elmar Rodriguez.
No. I I have his name that I left. I sent, but his name was Andrew Landry.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
He had when I at the game that I was at, he had 7 shutouts, inning, 1 hit, 2 walks.
Hmm.
Well,
I
Damien,
think he's a name to watch.
her
Potentially.
first call was a fastball in the zone, and she called it a ball. I mean, Damien, come on. Let's. I mean, one.
Like seriously, it's a first.
I mean, it was the first call. Give me a break.
You
No,
cannot
it was-
judge someone based on one pitch.
It was
Yeah,
a little bit
really.
inside. She called it a strike, so it wasn't called a ball. It was called a strike.
It was called a strike. All
It
right,
was a
everyone
strike.
knows, Damien. So you got overruled, my friend. We
Yep.
love you, but you got
Sorry, Damien.
overruled.
Strike one for you, David.
Yep, you're 0 for 1, Damien. Come back with something that's concrete, like these umpires right now who stink. They stink, and I'm not afraid to say it. And I don't care. Anybody, you want to go up with us? They stink, and that's all. So
Yeah,
I-
I think, read up the facts before you say something. Also, that's
yeah.
not-
Yeah.
So well, he apologized and he reversed it. John K, good morning. He says, where are we? Need to make a change. Okay, so where do you make the change?
yeah.
Is it Boone? Is it the coaching staff? What do you want to change with 44 games to go? What do you want to change?
I don't think there's really anything you can change with in this season.
Yeah.
But if there is a change for next year, it has to be that either Boone needs a little bit more weight, a load off his back, which I think the Yankees are too analytical. I think they need to play the game the way the game was always played before these analytics. Analytics just give you data. They're not presence in the game, and they're not part of. Basically, you cannot manage a team with a computer. Just because the computer says this guy should be in the field while the guy he's replacing is having is 3 for 4 with great defense. Why don't you keep the guy who's playing 3 for 4 with great defense instead of replacing him for a better defender?
Mm.
I don't know.
Totally agree.
That's
Totally
something
agree.
that happened. I think it happened in the playoffs.
Okay. Nitin, I want to pose this question to you. I posed it to the gang before. Jorge Posada, would you like him to be managing the New York Yankees?
No.
I would love it, but I don't think it's Jonathan. I agree with you. I don't think it's going to happen, and I don't think they're going to hire any more former Yankees after this. And I think it's going to be interesting to see whenever they get rid of Boone, who's going to be the next manager. But I would love to see Posada, but realistically, I think they're going to unless I don't know what they're going to do, but at first they got to change the analytic department. I think that needs to. They need to fix that first before finding a manager. Because no manager, no old school manager will not want to manage this team because of analytics. If they change that department, we'll get to see maybe like a because Cashman. I mean, Yankees like Boone. You know how people say Boone is a puppet. So until that changes, no other manager will go there, in my opinion.
Well,
Yeah.
I honestly do not want to see anybody whose number was retired as a manager.
Why?
Why? Because fans remember that player for what he did for the Yankees. If that player comes to the Yankees and has a horrible streak, you're basically ruining his reputation with the fans.
Yeah, I mean, I know that for a guy like Derek Jeter,
But
people like that, but I don't
I
see
think,
why
yeah,
they go ahead.
but when it comes to Posada, it's a little different. I think there's that's what people. There is a reason why everybody wants Posada because of his competitive nature. He'll hold the players accountable, and no matter what happens, he'll still be a fan favorite. That's why everybody's linked. That's why the Yankees are linked to Posada as a potential manager, and I would love to have. I would love that to happen, but it depends what they do with the analytics
You
department.
know what? Another player I think I mentioned to you is Jose Molina. He's also a former Yankee, and I think he would be a good manager.
Well, I happen to like also Mark DeRosa. I think he would be a good
Mark
manager.
DeRosa, yeah.
Very well schooled,
And then, yeah.
and a well respected guy. Really respected. I want to give a shout out to all the new people that's in our chat.
What's up, Wicked? What's up, Joe? What's up, Charles Blue?
Yep. Also raised by the Wolves. I love these names. Poop Barlow. I love these names. But everyone, before either you go in and out, please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. This is a very, very, very big week for our channel. And a lot of it has to be, we have to thank Nitin for, because Wednesday is going to be as a day I am going to remember for a very long time. I can't wait for Wednesday and Lindsey Berra. But I'm going to let Nitin say something about this because nobody says it better than Nitin. Go ahead.
Well, my team and I booked Lindsey Berra for Wednesday at 4:30 on the show. She is the granddaughter of obviously Yogi Berra, the legend, and the late Yogi Berra. She is really she's a class act. She's an amazing person to work with. We've done a couple events with her. We helped her out with her stamp unveiling of her grandfather at Montclair at the museum. And by the way, whoever didn't visit the museum yet, please go visit the museum. The Yogi Berra Museum is amazing. A lot of history in there, and like I said, she's great to work with, and she's excited for Wednesday, so she's looking forward to it. And she is like a true staple of baseball, and she represents women in sports really well. And Joe, you guys are going to enjoy her, and you guys are going to have fun. Please put your questions in for her in advance, so Joe has your questions ready for her. So make sure you have it ready before Wednesday. So, but yeah, she's looking forward to it.
And what about the day after? Also, we can't.
Oh yeah, Katerina. Yeah, so another amazing woman is going to be on the show Thursday. Her name is Katerina. If you don't know her, she's an amazing actress, artist. She acted in The Wrestler. Whoever knows about that movie, and she acted in The Sopranos too. So she is amazing out there too. Amazing woman too. And I got to talk to her on the phone. We're trying to do something to work together on stuff. So shout out to Joe for that one. But Katerina will be on the show Thursday, and my team and I are working on something on Friday, but we're not going to tell you guys yet. So,
and also you got to give a shout out for Wednesday night's play-by-play.
Yeah. Shout out to Evan and Joe. Evan is going to be calling his first ever play-by-play on the show with Joe. It's going to be fun to watch. Get your popcorn ready. So Evan, I just want to say congrats. Looking forward to seeing it. And by the way, since you joined this channel, I mean you brought you're bringing a different point of view to this channel, and you started out as a fan here in the chat, and we've seen your comments, and now being part of this show, it's truly remarkable what you're doing. I'm telling
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah,
thank you, Nathan.
No, it really is. Really is.
I know you're going for accounting, but if you really want to be in this business, I think you really do have a future in this business.
Thank you.
Wow. That's coming from
Thank you.
Nitin. That's awesome. That is awesome.
It's
Nitin
always been
doesn't
in the
have
back of my
to say
mind.
that.
I
And then
used to,
accounting is big in sports, so don't. So if you ever, I mean, you could work with the team as an accountant.
Yeah.
Maybe that you can fix the Yankee stuff.
I know.
Yeah, right.
All of it is old and it needs to be replaced anyway. So,
Yeah, so it's an exciting week, everyone. So please, the people that are 22% that have not subscribed yet, I know you listen every day, and we have the calculations. You're on for about an hour. So please, 1 second.
Guys, hold on 1 second. Yankster, please do not bring. Yankster, please, enough with the comments. This is I had enough with you.
What is this?
He's bringing up who blocked me yesterday for saying the truth, but
okay. Well, I'm not sure because we do have moderators here. I don't right now. I didn't have the time to do anything like that, so it's over with and you're back. So let's just forget it and move on. You're back. If you would have been blocked, you would have been blocked for good. And we're not. I would never do that. The bottom line is it's over. It's just like a Yankee loss. We move on, and you're back with us. We love you for it, and continue the real good comments, and I appreciate it. So let's just move on from that. Let's go with Damien. Let's see what he has to say. He's been a fan since he was born. As long as friends since middle school, I can tell you everything you see here is raw. All right,
thanks,
Damien.
Appreciate that.
That's directed to you.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm sorry.
High school. Yeah.
If I would have known that, I would have had you read it. You got another one from Damien. Go ahead.
I've been telling him.
I've been telling him this. Yeah, he has been. He's been telling me I've been doing a great job, and he's a smart guy too. He's going for political science. He's a law major. So. Yeah.
Caesar, welcome to the stream, man. What a disgrace Boone has to get fired like right now. It's ridiculous.
No, he's not going to get fired now at this point. We're going to ride it. He's going to, I think, he's going to finish it off with the team, and we'll just see what happens in the offseason. So.
Hey, Jake Boss, welcome back. How you doing? How's it going?
Okay.
Love my Yankees. Don't have a good feeling about the rest of the season.
Well, as I said, this year has been plagued by a lot of injuries from a lot of key guys, especially Cole, Judge missing, Heel missing time, and Schmidt. 4 key guys, big. You have 2 guys who are hurt who could have given you potential 20-game wins. Judge, a full season of Judge with potentially 60 home runs and 140 RBIs. So you're missing a lot of production. And also Heel, who also is another potential 20-game winner if he had a full season. So that is you're missed. Yankees, not you. Yankees have missed out on potentially 60 wins from 3 players and 60 home runs from 1 player.
Yeah, but so here's my thought on that. I mean, listen, he could hit all the home runs in the world, Jonathan. The problem is we need him to do different things too. You can't rely on the home run. When it comes to the playoffs, that's when he does 0.
I know, but I understand. Remember this. Remember the history of A-Rod. A-Rod was with the Yankees for 5 years until he had 2009. And Judge needs to be in the playoff a bunch of times for a bunch of years until he finds out how to correct his mistakes and hit. I think when we think of the Yankees playoff, we're thinking too much of the 90s teams and not enough about today's teams.
Yep.
That's the difference.
Well,
Today's teams do not act like the 90s teams.
Well, Caesar says there's no accountability here. I hear the same nonsense every game. Yeah, and you will continue to hear that when they lose.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be there. What What do you want him to say on the Yes Network? That we stink? He's not going to say that. It doesn't matter what manager you have.
Maybe you can show him one of those AI videos. Maybe you can.
My time is up.
Oh,
okay, Jonathan. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.
All
Have
right,
a great day.
But I was gonna say we can show him one of those AI videos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. They're nuts. I think I sent you one
yesterday
about Juan Soto. That was insane. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. I'm sorry. That makes there are people that honestly think that that's real. And come on. I mean, how can you think that that's real? That's about as real as the WWE. And I mean, and that's real good entertainment. This isn't good entertainment. These bashing the Mets, bashing everyone. You can't have that. And from now on, I've learned I'm just going to go past it. When I see as soon as I see AI on the bottom, guys, don't look at it because don't believe any of that stuff, please. So, I mean, whatever. So, I don't know. Listen, this is a brand new week. We have the Minnesota Twins. So, what are you guys thinking? And, how do you feel about this series? And what do you think? I mean, if the Yankees win or lose this series, do you think it's really going to be the end, or where do we go from here? Whoever wants to go first.
Evan?
Yeah, sure. Well, the Twins have nothing to lose here. They already sold at the deadline. They're most likely not going to make the playoffs, but they're still fighting hard, and they're still a good young team with okay pitchers and not a terrible bullpen. So, yeah, there's a risk that we could lose this series, but all in all, we have to win. I mean, we faced Joe Ryan on Wednesday, but we have to win these other two games at least because it's more important for us to win these games. We have to be the ones to show the urgency here. We can't let the Twins run over us. We historically own the Twins, but we have to take care of business. We must win the series.
Yeah. Let's see. Charles, you're good to come up. Nathan, if you like, you could send a link.
Yeah. So for the series, we got to win 2 out. We got to sweep the Twins. Actually, we got to find a way to sweep the Twins or take 2 out of 3. But the main focus should be a sweep at this point because you got to start winning series, and they're not doing that. And if we end up losing the series again, I don't know what to do, man. I think the pressure's on them, and we got 45 games left in the season, so they got to start from now. So hopefully tonight they can get. Hopefully tonight, tomorrow we can get those 2, and then figure out how to sweep. But Joe Ryan is a really tough pitcher, man. He's putting on some great numbers for the Twins and Yankees. I would love to have him in the trade deadline, but man, I got scared when the Reds he went to the Red Sox almost. But
I know, right?
Yeah, that was like another Arson Judge type of thing there. But I'm looking forward to the series. We have the number against the Twins, obviously, recent years, but it's everything starts tonight. So hopefully Will Warren can give us a good outing today. That's what we need.
Yeah, they're really forced to sweep this series one way or the other.
Charles, I put the link. Charles, I put the link in the chat. So
yeah, and it's only for Charles for this one. We've been trying to get him on. He's had some issues with the internet and stuff. So we're only putting one person on for this morning. So I appreciate everybody wanting to come on, but we can only do one at a time. And I appreciate it. So maybe later on in the pregame or the postgame, but for now, we're just looking for Charles. And I appreciate that to everyone. So
I think we have someone, right?
Yeah. So we want to do that, and I want to get the link added there. So okay, there we go. All right, we got Charles in the chat up here. Finally, let's see. Hopefully, it holds. There he is.
Yeah.
Hello, Charles.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
I'm good.
You.
Good seeing all you two every day.
Yep.
I'm just think this series that's coming up is very important because this team is just like, I don't know, man, what to say about it. It's horrible.
What's up, Champs Gary? What's up, Caesar? What's up, VR?
Oh, Champs Gary, I love your design. That's a typical beautiful Yankee sign.
Yep.
You're a champ, Gary. Thanks.
Yeah. So Charles,
You'll be a bigger champ if you subscribe to us. I really appreciate that.
So Charles, what are your thoughts on this series coming up? Because hopefully we get the first two, but the third game we got to face our ace and Joe Ryan, which is tough. But
I think we can win 2 out of 3. But we got to hit. We have to hit, and our pitching's got to go at least more than 5 innings, man. Yeah. That's killing our bullpen. Joe Ryan's a tough cookie, so I don't know. But when they're facing pitchers that have a 5-something ERA, they can't hit anyway. So
yeah, that's true.
You're right.
It's crazy. How all this talent on this team, I just don't understand. And I'm like Joe, I'm baffled by it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sometimes you have no words for what's going on, but a lot of the Yankees,
it's Boone is being told what to do. He's not managing by his gut. Yeah. They're telling him what to do. So everybody's blaming him, but it's not him. He's doing what he's told.
It's the analytic department that needs to change, and starting with Mike Fishman. I'm going to put his name out there, Mike Fishman.
Yeah,
I don't know what
a lot of guys
exactly. And a lot of the bullpen moves he makes, he's losing his mind, man. I mean, really, man. How do you put Devin Williams in that game the other night? Because the guy can't pitch his way out of a paper bag. It's crazy. I mean, it's horrible.
3 times in 1 week. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, the guy can't throw a pitch. I mean, he throws meatballs up there. You said he can't control his fastball, and then when he throws his airbender, they hit it.
Now wait a minute. I make really good meatballs. Don't put that into a throw of a meatball. There's a difference.
I do too. I love meatballs, but I'm just saying.
Baked ziti and meatballs.
Oh my God.
Meatballs are good, man. Really good, man.
If you make them good, man, they're the best. They are the best.
Yeah,
you don't want to make them and throw them off the wall and play tennis. That's not great. But I wouldn't.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was talking to my sister yesterday, and we were talking about. I said, I haven't had octopus salad in a long time, because my mom used to make it.
Love it.
My sister goes, well, I have to make some Christmas Eve. I'm like, good, man. Make some brajol, too.
Yeah, you're right. Octopus salad. Oh, my God. That's almost.
I love that, man.
Indian delicacies.
Yeah, it's so good, man. It's delicious.
Oh, man.
Me too.
Maybe we should feed the Yankees all of these good things. Maybe, I don't know what's going on.
We gotta feed them Indian sweets, chicken parm.
Maybe you should feed them some of that hot curry. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, that'll definitely take the water out of their pants. Yeah. That is funny.
It'll be going through the cone. It'll be going through the cone like a Japanese bullet train.
Hey, Charles, what do you think? Well, we have a couple of really, really, really great guests coming up this week. What do you think of Lindsey Berra? And what do you think of Thursday?
That's great. That's great, man. I like that. It's really nice. I think they're both great guests. It should be fun,
Yeah.
Yogi Berra's granddaughter, I've seen her before, I know who she is, But that should be interesting,
I can't
She probably got a lot of good stories too.
Yep. And she's on Instagram and she's on Twitter. She's everywhere, and she's really, really helping us out.
There's an echo going on.
If somebody has the radio on, can we turn it down because this feels like radio?
Maybe that's not me. I hope.
I think it's done now. No, it's still there. See, that's what we had the trouble last week. We had the echo with
I know. I don't know. I hope it ain't mine again.
I think it is.
Yeah, well, at least it give me a few minutes on here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Charles. I mean, we got to figure this
That's
out.
that's
Because
all.
the echo's
That's all
terrible.
right. I'm working on some stuff to get like a. I just ordered a phone stand with a microphone with a light on it, so maybe that'll work better. I
Yeah,
ordered it, so I'm waiting for it.
no, because we want to have you on. You've been a loyal contributor here. But
I
yeah,
love you. I love you guys. You know that.
yes,
Thank you.
you know us. We feel the same way. But
And
all right,
I want to say one thing. When I see people on here talking trash, I kick them off, man, for a little while because I had somebody yesterday, one of the women that was on here complained about. I'm not mentioning names, but she complained about somebody, and I kicked them off the stream, man,
well,
because she.
you're a moderator, so we were looking out for the show, and especially this week. It's got everybody, please. I all want you to come in, and I want you to be as respectful to Lindsay Berra and to
Yeah.
Katharina as
Guys,
possible.
make sure Wednesday your guys are do not post any like negative comments on Wednesday. Um, you gotta be on your A game on Wednesday, guys. Everyone has to be on their A game.
And some of the people that come on here with the bad language, I put on when I'm chatting, I put in there, please don't use bad language because I'll knock them off. And somebody told me the other day, you're the man. I said, yeah, I'm not. I don't put up with that stuff like Joe doesn't. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, the problem with this is that YouTube and StreamYard are watching and they listen. And if something
Yeah,
comes up, we go in back of the pack. And I've worked
right.
too hard. I've worked too hard to go in back of the pack again. No way.
Of course,
We're going
I get it.
forward. But Charles, I hate to ask you, but the echo is really bad.
All right.
Let's see. Let's try to get you on again. But now we'll try to do away with that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude at all. We love you.
No, it's all right. I get it. I'm good. At least I came on for a little while. I'm happy, man.
You got it.
At
We'll
least,
see you
at
later.
least you got to see my lovely face.
There you go. Absolutely. Everybody is the best. Thank you,
All
Charles.
right.
Thanks, Charles.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he gets that straightened out, he'll be fine. I mean, it's got to be something that is, echoing from the phone. Don't know what that would be. I never heard of that because I've been on the phone on different shows, and you don't really hear an echo. So who knows? Oh, FJ's talking about. Let's hear this. You're driving me crazy. How about some scungili? Oh my God, love it, love it, love it. Are you kidding me, FJ? Scungili? Oh my God, with Italian bread and sauce and potatoes and peas? Wow, wow, wow. Get us going. So, really, that's pretty cool. Let's go to Caesar. Do they tell Aaron Boone to change the lineup every game? What do you guys think? Weigh in on that.
How many? We have so many lineup changes this season, and it's not Boone. it is the analytics department. So I do think it comes from up from the analytics department. I think, in my opinion, there's a good chance of that happening.
Yeah, I do too. Evan, how about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think the front office controls most of what the lineup is. Most of the time, I think Aaron Boone should or does have a little bit of input. But at the end of the day, if he says something that's going to drastically change everything, why would he want to be put in that position where it could negatively affect the team? I mean, if he's trying to manage and something goes wrong, then he's going to be questioned for it. So why not just go with the analytic guys instead? So I think it's hard for him to have too much input. But yeah, he should have the ability to make some decisions. And the front office definitely needs to be willing to adapt and change what they're looking at, because there's a lot of people in that front office that are old school minded and that don't know the new day analytics. So it's not a good thing.
I want to address this with Richard. All right. You guys at least to know that you're not going to make the playoffs because you make excuses every game.
Okay, let me answer.
When is that going to stop? Richard, put yourself in our position, okay?
Yeah, yep.
You're running a show, and you have a really fantastic streamline here. Really, really good. Is it fair to bash them every single minute when they're still in the playoffs? We've got to give them some kudos somewhere. Richard, you can't be 100% negative. I know they're losing. I understand that. But the bottom line is if the season ended today, you're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's be a little realistic here. Come on, Richard. I mean, I'm trying to be fair here. You're knocking, and we understand that. We all know that. But there's a silver lining here. If the Yankees win 2-3 in a row, we're not talking like this. But come on, give it a break, Richard, please. I like you. You're a good guy. You bring up a good point.
The first comment above that was talking about us, I think.
Well, I'll bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring it up. That's all. And, Richard, where's the credibility? You said that we had to beat the Marlins. You lost all 3. Then you said to Texas, you lost 2 out of 3. And then we must. But we're not doing that. Are we turning around saying, oh, the Yankees going to lose 2 out of 3? You got to stay positive, Richard. Come on. If you can't be negative 1,000,000% of the time. And as bad as the Yankees are, they're still in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So there's a silver lining here. Go ahead, Evan, take over.
Yeah, Richard, I said they would lose 2 out of 3 to the Astros. Where's my credit? That's all I got.
Yeah.
Really. Come on. We got to be a little fair here. I know we talk over and over again, but what do you want? It's a show. It's a talk show. If you can't speak your mind, but I understand where you're coming from, but we can't be negative a million times. The bottom line is that the season ended today. We got a 1-game playoff. Whether you like it or not, or get embarrassed of it or whatever, the Yankees are in the playoffs. So how can we bash that 5 million times in a row? I'm sorry if it sounds repetitious to you, but that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got to rah-rah the team once in a while. The people in the chat, the people listening and watching, they don't want to always hear that the team stinks.
Yep.
There's got to be a silver lining here sooner or later.
ICA said he's back safe, but I don't know.
And we can't. I said it. We were only bringing up Charles on this segment, guys. I told everyone we were just putting the link up for Charles because he's been trying to get on. He's had a lot of problems. We have no intention. Not today, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe later on for the post game or the pregame, but right now we're keeping it just the 3 of us. We want to get some points across, and there'll be other times for everybody in the stream. You know that. I'm very fair with people coming up, but right now we have a very, very important week, and we need to get a few things out to everyone. So, but thank you, SGA. It's no disrespect to you or anybody else. I will announce when people are going to be coming on and off. So, and that's it. If we say something in the stream, we invited Charles because that man has been trying to come on forever.
No problem, Charles.
Right.
Thank you, Charles, for coming on.
Right. And because of that, we brought him on because it was really time. And he's going to fix whatever problem it is, and then we'll have him on again. But I had no intention. Maybe I got to say that in the beginning of the program now. From now on, if we are going to invite somebody, I will let you know. Only people that right now that have come on the show are the people that contribute each and every day, one way or the other, to the show, like Evan, like Nitin, like Sean Browning, like Jonathan and Ken. These are the people because they're in the know. They've done it, and they've helped promote this show, and I would never
What's up,
deny
Ken?
them. I would never deny them. So I just want to let everybody know I am not dissing anyone. I love each and every one of you, but you got to give me a chance. You got to let us do the show the best way we can. And speaking of that, who said that he would come on for a couple of minutes, and that is Sean Browning. How you doing,
What's up,
Sean?
I'm doing all right.
All the work that you do, and you're still very, very loyal to the show, and I can't thank you enough. We're not dissing you, SGA.
No worries.
Not dissing you one iota. I've done nothing but be very, very respectful for you. Remember, you dissed me a while ago. I know you apologized, and you went on another content, and you acted up. So I'm being very, very fair. You don't see anybody else. Everybody that's on here, they contribute to the show. They work endlessly to help NY Yankee Mania out. So please don't let me say this again, okay? You are a fan and deserving. Great. You're in the chat and we have brought you up. So let's be fair. Let's be fair. All right. And I'm not going to mention it anymore. Let's go on with the show. We've got a big week, and I'm very excited. Nobody's going to kill my enthusiasm this week. We're going to go forward and have a great week with each and every one of you. Sean, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No worries. But yeah, no, we just got to look forward and try to be positive as best we can. But yeah, we got to remember to be respectful of one another, and especially be respectful of Joe. I mean, he's taking time out of his life to do this show for us. You know, he could be doing a whole lot of other things, but he's taking the time, he's putting in the work, and, you know, he's doing the best he can. And we're all here to help.
Okay, SGA, you're going on timeout. Okay, that's it. Twins are going to sweep. You did that on another content yesterday. You're not going to do that with us. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sean. You know, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
No, it's sad that, you know, people they act that way when they can't get their way.
Yep.
I mean, you know what makes me, you know, in all honesty, you know what makes me laugh? They have their own show. You want to bash and do whatever, do it on your own time.
Yeah.
Don't do it don't do it here. Don't do it here, because you know that we won't tolerate bashing. We won't, and you will be blocked. I'm being very nice, but you know what strike 3 means, right? You got 2 strikes. A
Strike 3 means,
and it's a Yankee out. It's a Yankee out.
Yep.
yeah. I was gonna say you're gonna be hearing Harry Carey going, and you're out of the old ball game.
That's true. That's true. Welcome, Ken. How you doing? Everybody, thank you so much for defending NY Yankee Mania. JT, he's a very good guy. He really is. I'm not going to mention the name, but he's a very, very nice guy again. But when he goes off on his rants, he should do that on his own program, on his time, and respect another channel, because he did that on another creator show. And, I won't mention the name because I don't know if he wants me to, and I won't do that. But I did hear it, and I don't like it. And, I want respect the same way that I worked very, very hard for you guys to bring in the best and the truth all the time, and guests. And each and every one of these people on here is doing everything they can. They don't have to help me. They can do whatever they want, but they choose to help. So the least we can do is be very respectful to them. Ken, all right. So Ken, the Ugly Truth, said it was his stream, and thank you, Ken, for saying that. And I told him on Ken's stream, stop it. Just stop what you're doing, because when a creator has to stop his show and tell you off, That's really, really down and low.
And guys, you need to know. Everybody needs to in the chat. All these people, you got to start listening, man. You guys know better, and especially me. I've been in the business for 5 years. My team and I have been in this business for 5 years, the sports business, and we see a lot of comments throughout the years. But you guys have to be smarter than that, and we are connected. Just to let you guys know, we are connected with tons of athletes in the business, and we're helping Joe show out big time, and you never know. You might see some big time people come on here eventually down the line that we're connected to. So if you want that to happen, you got to be more respectful to Joe and everybody else in this chat. And if we can make that happen, but you guys have to be more respectful. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not our choice that the Yankees aren't playing well. I don't mind you saying, "Oh, the season might be over," this and that, because you're entitled to your opinion. But when you start bashing players and players' lives and managers, and I understand that, but there's a way to do it. You know, I saw in another stream a comment says, "Oh, good luck with that to try to keep cursing away." Well, you know what? Then there are shows out there, they should be ashamed of themselves. I'm sorry. Do you see that on ESPN? Do you see that on SNY? Do you see that on the Yes Network? First of all, they're on an 8-second delay. If that's what I have to do, I will go on delay. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But that's
What
if
Everybody can do it their own way, but
in the United States of America, that's all we know how to do is curse on talk shows?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
I mean,
everybody's a good person in America. Let's keep it that way. But to say something like "good luck with that," what shows do you listen to? We don't do it. Nitin doesn't do it. Ken the Ugly Truth doesn't do it. Nobody does it.
Yeah,
and I will associate myself with that. I'm sorry, Sean. Yeah.
No, you're fine. It's just, look, guys, we all have different takes, but bottom line, we got to keep it civil and be respectful with one another.
Yep.
I mean, I'll tell you this: I've done security for on and off for 12 years, and I was in the military too, but on and off for 12 years. But you want to know what really drives people crazy? Is when people act all entitled and disrespectful when they walk into stores or walk into businesses and they start cursing people out left and right. No one wants it, and you'll get the hook real quick in the real world.
You know, Ken brings out a good point from the Ugly Truth. He says, "Again, my stream." But you know what, Ken? That means your stream is successful because people listen, and we love it. And you do a fantastic job. You got to continue what you're doing, and don't let 1 or 2 people bother you. It's ridiculous. We are here for you. I know you're here for us, and that's all that matters. That's what matters. But don't you dare put us down, because we're trying to give you the best content as we can. And you could see that by this week. And you could see that by Ken's play-by-play. We're one unit here, people. One unit. And we help each other. We're not here, "Oh, you got more subs than me. Oh, you did this than me. Oh, you did." No. We sub to each other, and we sub, and everybody's respectful. And you know what? Nitin is at the top of it all. And what are you going to do? Disrespect him? That he does everything? He doesn't have to come on every morning. He doesn't have to do what he's doing. He's doing it because of the fact.
Okay, Yankster, you're gone.
You're
gone. He gone. Get rid of Yankster. He gone. You're done with this. He gone. Yankster doesn't know. He doesn't. He's done. He's done. Ban him, Joe. Get rid of him. Or whoever. Let me do that right now. I'm doing that right now. I'm fed up with him. I'm done. He's gone. He is gone. I got this. Hold on. Where is this? Oh, you got it. Okay. You did that already?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
But, you know, listen, it's just a timeout. Just show respect. That's all I care. It's not a problem. It's being respectful with young people that are on the show. Young people that listen every day religiously. I get emails from the parents saying, "Why do you allow the F word? Or why do you allow this? And why do you allow that?" That's not a good read.
Well, Yankster, my problem is with you that you're calling people names. You don't have to do that. Boone is not trash. Cashman is not trash. You don't have to say it like that.
You want to say they don't know what they're doing? That's fine. But don't say that they're trash. Remember, they have families. They have lives. Just like we all do. Do you like somebody calling you trash? Do you like somebody saying about anything of your family or the job that you do? Well, they are in the entertainment business. They happen to be there. You wouldn't know them from a hole in the wall if it wasn't that he wasn't the Yankee GM. So that's all we're saying. They get paid millions of dollars. Are you jealous of that? They're in the entertainment business. They have a craft. They're good at it. We can't be jealous.
You didn't get rid of him. I'll do that right now.
Well, okay. We're giving him a chance. He's on timeout. And please, just be respectful. I am tired to stop the show for one or two people that just don't want to get it. Everybody else is respectful.
Ridiculous.
And
Mr. Met says he was banned by another creator yesterday.
The Ace banned him yesterday.
I saw that too. Yeah.
And shout out to the Ace, by the way. He does a great job with this team I play.
There's our muscle guy, Marshall Brown. That's our muscle guy.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we need. Where is Marshall when we need him? Let's go, Marshall.
Good morning, Marshall.
Yeah.
That's our security guard right there with Sean too.
Real Bill has a nice comment, and we prayed for you, Real Bill, you and your family.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in the hospital surrounded by death. In the greatest scheme of things, baseball, basketball, football, soccer, hockey, it's just a game. That's all it is. It's just a game. Well put, Real. And please get better. Yeah. Every place you go loves you, and we're no exception. We love you too, always. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all the comments, and of course, here he is, Mr. Muscle Man. This is who we need, Marshall Brown. How you doing, Marshall? And again, I apologize to each and every one of you that we have to stop what we're doing to give you the best information we can because of a couple of people that won't respect us and won't respect creators. Not just me, but different creators. And it's not right, guys. It's not right. All right, let's go on to bigger and better things. Are the Yankees going to win tonight? That's a nice thing to ask. Who's going to go first?
Historically, we own the Twins for the last 20 years. But how we play on the field is going to be different. But I think we're going to win the series. We must win the series. Normally, I would say sweep, but I'm going to just go with a 2 out of 3 because the way they've been playing lately.
2 out of 3? Okay. What about you, Evan?
Yeah, I agree with Sean. I think we should win the series 2 out of 3. Twins aren't a great team, but we've lost to teams that are worse than the Twins. So we actually have a worse record than the Rockies in the past, 50-something games, I think. So, but we have to take 2 out of 3. And let's make this the point forward where we start winning games, go on a streak, and hopefully this goes into the playoffs.
Okay, next, Nathan.
We need a big start out of Will Warren tonight. They need the Yankee starters need to start going the distance, and that's been the problem because we've been working the bullpen. But we're going to get some reinforcements back with Fernando Cruz and Yarborough. I can't wait for them to come back. I feel like they can add more depth to that bullpen, but still, the starters still need to go deeper. And I think Will Warren, I have him going 6-7 innings, probably 3 runs, probably 9-10 strikeouts, 2 walks, 6 hits. And then my starters hit of the game would be Judge, Belly, and then probably one of the catchers, whoever's in the catching tonight.
Yeah, right. Damian says Fernando Cruz comes back. How about we DFA Williams?
Well, that's unnecessarily. Actually, I think. You don't have to. They don't have to DFA Williams now. I think when Fernando. Okay, but the issue is going to be what they're going to do with the roster because now I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with Fernando Cruz when they come back. But when Yarborough comes back, that's a question. I don't know who else.
Well, probably Yeri De Los Santos will probably go back down because he's got options, or Hedrick will go down because he's got options as well.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
probably those two, I guess, for those two.
Yeah, because Yarborough's a long relief guy, and that's what Yeri De Los Santos is, a multi-inning long relief.
Yeah. And Ken brings up a good point. We win if the starters get at least 18 outs out of the 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. I totally agree.
And that's the key. But also the other thing is too, a defense can't give extra outs. They can't be sloppy because then that leads to extra pitches, which then leads to meatballs getting served up.
I agree.
But I see Will Warren going 7 innings, about 9 Ks. And then I see the stars. I would go with Judge, Bellinger, and you know what? Give me Brian McMahon as a wild card.
I was just thinking that.
He hasn't hit a home run yet.
No, but I mean, I just see him having a clutch double or clutch, because he's a line drive hitter, and he's been that way his career.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all I need from him is just a clutch RBI, to the gap.
Yeah, he can do that.
No, I agree. I like it. I'm going to go on record and say McMahon is going to hit a home run in a very, very big spot. You heard it here first. Maybe against the Red Sox, maybe whoever, but I think he's saving it for the best for last. Listen, no matter how much we, what are they doing? What are this? There is still hope. And like Yogi said, it ain't over till it's over. And let's continue to grind. I don't care what our record is. If we get in the playoffs, anything is possible. If we're basically healthy, anything can happen. Anything. So
Maybe
and by Wednesday when we have Lindsey Berra on, the Yankees would have swept hopefully the Twins, or at least win the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Right.
And everything will be happy, and we'll have a great stream leading up to Evan and I doing the game right here on NY Yankee Mania on Wednesday night. So there's a lot to look forward to.
I think that's what they need to have in the clubhouse, a Yogi cutout board,
And Don
bring
Zimmer.
out that, and Don Zimmer, and then just have the players, rub their heads or something.
Ken is bringing up interesting. There are 4 pitchers who should be on this roster.
Yeah.
Efros, Yarborough, Cruz, and Bird. Bring them all back. Well, I'm
Yeah,
sure Cruz has got to be close.
Cruz and Yarborough are on the same timeline.
Yeah. Speaking of Cruz, we're doing an event with Fernando Cruz at Mama D's Empanadas in Parlin, New Jersey on August 24th. So please come out if you want to meet Fernando Cruz.
That's awesome. That is
And
awesome. Are the tickets still available?
There should be, yeah.
Okay.
What blew my mind when we got Fernando Cruz, I was excited because I was like, yeah, the guy's got an electric arm. And I heard he's got a nasty split. And then I see it. But then what was really interesting was him and Leiter were feeding off each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, you've seen the difference between last year when we got Leiter at the trade deadline. His split finger didn't have as much bite like it did this season.
Right.
I was just like, wow. It's like you could just throw, and then when Boone was using them back to back, I was like, yeah, the hitters are having a hard time.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Bottom line is, as always, we've got to pitch, we've got to hit, we got to play good defense. You put those three things together, and we're gonna be okay. And it is about time that we put this in motion. I mean, enough's enough. My concern, and I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me. My concern is I really believe this is getting to Boone now. It doesn't matter what we think about it, but I'm really concerned that he's gonna lose it one way or the other, and he may have to, and he may just resign. That's just my personal opinion. Don't forget he had a heart problem a few years back, and he's got to be very, very careful.
Mhm.
And the more pressure that's on this man, the worse it is. So I don't know, but you could see the pressure is building and building and building. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be the Yankee decision, or they will, or he'll do it on his own, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm talking out of my feet. But he did. As Charles said, he had open heart surgery. So I mean, how much more can he take? He's still a young man.
Right. I mean, and look, I mean, as a manager, it's a hard job. We could say, whatever, but no, it's a hard job when you're into it, because if the players underperform and the team, whatever, it all falls on you as a manager. Because everybody's going to look to you, and the press is going to ask you questions, and the fans are going to boo you. And yeah, it's not an easy job, and that's a stressful job. So yeah, we don't know how much it can take, but yeah, it's hard to be in Boone's shoes right now.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be in it. Do you? I definitely don't.
Nope.
There's no way I want it. No way at all.
Hey Ken, I just put the link out for you, Ken.
Yeah, I just sent it to him. I just don't want it on here.
Okay, sorry.
Is it on here?
Yeah.
I just sent it to him. No, it's okay. He got it. He's coming on. All right.
Yeah. So
we are going to have Ken the Ugly Truth on in a couple of minutes. So we are definitely staying on, guys.
It's all right, but yeah. But no, the other thing, yeah, we just have to play fundamentally sound baseball all 9 innings. I mean, we can't get sloppy. And yeah, that's been one of our Achilles heels, is that sloppy play, whether it's mental or physical.
Mm-hmm.
Or and then the other thing is, when the hitting's bad, the pitching, or when the pitching's bad, the hitting, it's kind of like we get one or the other, or neither.
Okay. Thank you for the comment, Youngster. I know you're back. Thank you. I appreciate now your comments are perfect. Thank you very, very much. I want to respect you, and what we want is a little respect back. That's all we ask.
Yep.
And we're going to bring up Ken the Ugly Truth. He is here, nice enough to join us.
What's up, Ken?
How you doing,
Hey.
Ken?
How you doing?
Well, I got a few minutes to spare, so figured I'd hop up.
Yep.
Actually, if I call every dadgum game, and if you look over the last 2 weeks, we haven't been out of any given game whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
We've had one bad inning, and it is like a house of cards that is toppled on.
Mm-hmm.
The talent is there. Some of the players have to pull their heads out of their stump. I'm tired of Jazz arguing with umpires because it makes the whole thing worse for the team. And I'm tired of the damn umpires. Umpires gave the Astros were up 2-0 yesterday, and the home plate umpire missed 2 call strike threes, and then the guy hits a line drive and 2 runs scores. So they got 2 courtesy runs because of the umpire. Totally unsat.
No.
No, I agree. You're right. 100% right.
And the problem that you have with pitchers going 5 innings is you're relying basically on 4 pitchers to be on point every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to happen. And that's been evident with what we've seen.
Mm-hmm. Youngster says the scouting department has been failing ever since the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that one. The problem that we have, they've got regional scouts. Hell, I applied for a job to be the Southeast regional scout for the Yankees, but it's our draft status because we draft so low. High quality players that are out there are get drafted by other teams. Look at how bad the Pirates have been. Look at the people that they've been able to draft. High quality arms. They've got a fantastic rotation. You
Yeah.
look at the Orioles. The Orioles built an entire squad with 10 years worth of crappy teams. They've got more talent down on their AAA club than then they can actually manage. The thing that they don't do well is they don't scout pitching well because they have no pitching in Norfolk whatsoever. And everybody who even had a remote talent got called up and has been part of their staff this year.
right. And then, the other thing too is, I mean, like once in a like Judge fell into our laps. I don't know why all those other teams that passed on him, but he fell into our lap.
Well, the book on Judge was an incredible power hitter, high strikeout rate, and
Right.
we ended up pulling him at 15th. That he's the highest draft pick we've had since Derek Jeter.
Right.
And this year, because of this crazy Cohen tax threshold and us being over it 2 years in a row, we didn't even have a pick in the first round. We didn't pick until 38, I think. So we were in the
39.
compensatory round. Yeah, all right, 39. I know it was way down there.
Yeah.
Where was Volpe? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Volpe was. Let me check.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Hey, Razzle. Good morning.
But yeah, I mean, the other thing though is like
He was picked number 30th in the 2019 draft. First round.
Oh, okay.
but Yankees,
Well, how many major league teams are there?
30.
30.
So what does that tell you? And we didn't
Yeah.
win the World Series.
Right. But also the thing, I think the problem that we have as far as an organization is that we don't give every prospect a consistent shot at the majors or consistent. We do that like yo with so many of them. And then it's developmental, the players' development. Because look at Clint Frazier. I mean, Miguel Andujar, it was an injury to his rotator cuff that sidelined him and derailed his trajectory. Clint Frazier with the concussion. But then you look at how they did with Peraza and Florial and some of these other guys that had some hype to them, but they didn't really get a consistent crack at the majors. We brought them up, we sat them, we brought them back down, or we maybe let them play a little here and there. And except for when we did with Volpe and Dominguez.
Well, Dominguez has not really had the blanket pass. He hasn't.
Right. Because he's platooning.
Right.
Speaking of,
God's honest truth, has he actually earned a starting position with his performance and play?
No, because I mean, look at the way the Trent Bonds Grisham has been playing.
yeah,
Well, I will tell you what. It'll be interesting next season when Grisham walks in free agency.
Well, yeah, because Spencer Jones looks like he's ready to bust in there. But how much do you think that Tommy John for Dominguez and the oblique set him back?
Well, the book on Dominguez, even as a center fielder from scouts, is he was an average to below average center fielder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, everyone talks that he was a great center fielder, and in fact, he wasn't. And putting him in left field, he hasn't proved to be any better there either.
Right.
He's made
But
improvements, but he is not he is closer to being a Juan Soto type outfielder than he is anything else.
Speaking
Right.
of Clint Frazier, he has a podcast now. Go check it out. Episode 1 is out there.
Yeah.
Maybe he should join forces with Joey Gallo. They can bash the
But
God. Oh my God, that's all we need.
But,
Yeah.
Joey Gallo.
do you think it also could be that? Remember, Dominguez had that Mickey Mantle hype on him. The next Mike Trout, the next Mickey Mantle.
Well, that's got to play into it. There are a lot of media / front office expectations laid before these kids that they can't possibly live up to. I mean, for the love of God, Anthony Volpe, the next Derek Jeter. Jeter was one vote away from being a unanimous decision to the Hall of Fame. He had, at that time, 6 most hits in Major League Baseball.
Right.
Very few players ever play 20 years at shortstop, and Derek managed to do it.
And consistently clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right, guys. 100% right.
I mean, you look at Jeter's last game
Mm-hmm.
against the Baltimore Orioles. He was supposed to be pulled out an inning before the game was over. We were leading by a fair amount against the O's. We coughed up the lead. They kept him in the lineup, and who hit the walk-off game-winning hit?
Jeter.
Derek
That was
Jeter.
Derek. Captain Clutch
What?
once again.
And then
all right, I'm gonna give you guys a trivia question. That was against the Orioles, right, Ken?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So who scored that winning run? I'm gonna give you who scored that winning run.
The first base coach for the Mets.
What's his name?
I'm trying to remember.
Anton Richardson.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Rod Richardson.
But yeah.
Yeah.
No, and then the other thing is, you know what Jeter's two of his most famous plays were?
Mhm.
The shortstop, the flip in the ALCS to get
Oakland.
Yeah,
and
to
Oakland
get Jeremy
Giambi,
Giambi.
and the diving play into the third base stands.
Against the Red Sox on
Red Sox,
July
yep.
4th of 2004. But both of those plays were hustle, impromptu plays.
Mm-hmm. He didn't care about his body. He just dove in. He just
as great as Jeter was, he always hustled. I mean, I never saw him, trot down the first baseline,
Well, he was like the countermeasure to Robinson Cano, who never ran down the first base line.
Right.
Oh my God, was he lazy? My God,
Well,
him and Gleyber Torres could shake hands.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, no, you know what the problem was? Because I remember when Robinson Cano came up, and I was one of the guys I really loved. I really liked Alfonso Soriano. And on Soriano, like hustled, even though he was naturally fast, he hustled all the time. But then Robinson Cano, like you said, he never hustled down the line.
But
Very rare.
the thing that's funny with acquisitions that we made at the trade deadline, particularly off the bench, we moved to get a better bench, more athletic, and incorporating speed. Hell, Caballero leads the American League in stolen bases.
And
But
Boone
he's
doesn't.
barely seen the field.
Yeah, Boone doesn't use them.
No, I mean,
As
He could
says, I'm 52 years old and I'm faster than Cano.
Everybody's faster than Cano.
Yeah,
No,
even
dude.
Lou Canella.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, Stanton is even faster than Cano.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Well,
Well,
guys, we've been
I
on
mean-
for an hour and 30 minutes. We got a lot to take care of. Ken, want to say anything about what's going on with you today for the fans leading up to the play-by-play?
Yep, I'm going to end up doing the play-by-play at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The stream is already set up, and I've also set up the stream for tomorrow's Twins Yankees game. I will not be calling Wednesday because that's my bowling night. Evan and Joe will be doing that here on NY Yankee Mania. But tune in, and if I get back early enough, I'll hop in and see if they need a hand or if they even want my hand. They may do a fantastic job and show me up anyhow.
No,
And,
we never
Thank you, Ken, for the
Ken.
chance.
This
You're welcome.
show you up.
this
No,
this
no.
weekend, I am on Thursday. I'm traveling to Pennsylvania with my grandkids and my kids to see my ma. Her health is not that great. I will call. Thursday's an off day for us. Friday and Saturday we have late games, and I will call the play-by-plays for that. Sunday I'll be returning home with the caravan of people, and Joe and Evan will be calling that one too. So tune in for both of their play-by-plays. I expect great things, and I will. If I'm not here, I'll be listening in.
Well, that's very nice and gracious of you, Ken. Especially that we have a new voice, and really appreciate you giving your trust to NY Yankee Mania on your behalf, and we really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Prayers to your mom always, and always give her a hug for NY Yankee Mania.
Thanks, Charles and Joe and everyone. Most appreciated.
Prayers for your mom, Ken.
So,
Yeah.
all right. See, that's what I like. We're all ready for the Yankees still later on. There we go. Give me a 1, give me a 2, give me a 3, give me a 4. Let's go Yankees. Last thoughts.
go,
Yankees.
None of that.
Let's go Yankees. Oh my God, he's doing it all right now. Yeah.
In the immortal words of James Earl Jones, let's tell the Twins we're your father.
There you go. There you go.
And I want to hear a lot of this in tonight's game from Warren.
Swing and a miss.
How
Grab
about
some
the-
bench.
Ken, play the home run call.
Home run. All right.
Oh yeah. I want to be hearing a lot of that.
Let's go.
I'll tell you what, John and I had to work hard to find a clean version because a lot of the ones they have music on it, and I didn't want to get copyrighted right off the bat. So
Right. And then you have the you don't want to have the what they're called, like Judgment Day.
There you go. You know, we
Jake,
want to
you
see.
should have plenty of faith. We're playing a AAA team tonight. They traded 11 players. Who the hell do they have left?
Joe Ryan. that's
Joe
it.
Ryan.
He's
Trevor
not pitching
Larnach,
tonight.
Royce Lewis.
Joe Ryan isn't pitching tonight. As a
They
matter
still
of
got
fact,
Byron Buxton in his bubble wrap.
Buxton.
Yeah,
Buxton's
and
on
he's
the
hurt.
IL.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Okay.
You got really
We are
Castro.
facing a
Really
pitcher
Castro.
by the name of
They
got
traded him
seven
away.
now.
I think Nathan.
They
I
traded
think they
him away.
traded.
He's
Oh, they
not-
traded Willie Castro. Okay, they did.
Yeah.
we're facing the pitcher by the name of Debbie Matthews. Have you heard of him before? I don't know who the hell he is.
Nah,
I know
he's
Joe
a
Ryan.
young gun. You know, it's a battle of young guns on the map.
They called all the other guys.
Well, listen, bottom line is let's all say let's go Yankees. And we'll see. And of course, we'll see everybody at 4 p.m. today with the pregame show. Ken, call a great game as always. Let's bring some luck. You know, Ken, when you go and sit down tonight, make a turn around the chair, a little bit of luck. We need everything that we need right now. Let's change everything we can when we're ready to sit down. There's the luck. Look at that beautiful
There's the luck right there.
Go Yankees.
Say it louder.
Yeah, baby.
There you go. Let's go Yankees. That's my boy.
Oh, man. Can you get any cuter? Oh, my God. You're so cute.
It looks like a banana.
You-
Yeah, he looks like his grandma. That's where the
Oh,
cuteness
man, that's why. Okay. That,
It's certainly not Papa.
man, you got that-
Hey, Katie, welcome to the stream.
What's up?
You know,
Hi,
that,
Katie.
that
Hey, Katie.
face, that face
Jake.
belongs on a television commercial. Like Mikey, let Mikey try it. He'll like it.
I will
So
take
there
that in.
Hey, Katie, how you doing? Sorry you came on a little too late, but we are ending the stream. But we will be back at 4 p.m. and we'll go over. We'll do the pregame. We'll have hopefully the lineups and maybe a few other surprises. You never know. But between now and 4 o'clock, everyone, please stay well. Have a great Monday. Let's go. We're still in the summertime, the heat of the summer. And let's go, Yankees. God bless you all. God bless America. And God bless you, one and all. We love you, each and every one of us. Please rah-rah the show. Tell everybody Lindsay Berra will be on Wednesday at 4:30. Caterina Michio will be on at 4 o'clock on Thursday. Evan is going to be calling the game for us, thanks to Ken the Ugly Truth, on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. There's a lot going on. And, of course, we can't do it without all of you. We love you. Have a great day. See you at 4 p.m. Thanks, panel. You guys are the best always.